Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. The Truman Show. Hello, everyone, anyone. Hello, you are the one. Thank you for tuning in to today's collective energy reading. I am honored to be your conduit, and I offer myself in this meditative state, come what may, to channel the highest and divine messages for you on your journey. And if you're tuning in today, then there must be something here for you. So thank you. I am drawing a Celtic cross spread for the collective for the week ahead. I want to say the 11th of November. The 1111 portal. And there's some big feelings happening outside the portal window. So if you're hearing that, that's what you're hearing. The week ahead, the portal is open. The 1111 portal. Divine manifestation. In your conscious position, let's pull a card. Okay. Celtic cross spread. Nice. Nice. I've never said that before. I mean, I have, but not with that card. I'm just going to drop into my heart space and focus on my breathing for a moment. Finding a spot of appreciation to acknowledge. And breathing in and out of the heart space with that awareness. Eyes open or closed. You're going to be breathing either way. You may as well do it through your heart and let it flow. Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's not let it go, it's let it flow. I've missed a card. This is not right. Let's see what happens now. Knight of Cups was left. Okay, I have a hunch. I'm going to play it out. And that's what life's all about. I'm not psychic, you are. Just being aware of the hunch or the desire or the fear is half the battle. And then it kind of narrows down the question for me when I play out hunches. Because the hunch, the magician, I'm onto something here. So thank you for tuning in. Whoever is here, this message is for you. I mean, if you're still here when you get the message, it's for you. If you feel it, it's you. I can feel it. I just don't know you. And so the question then becomes clearer, direct. Eight of Wands. Fuck yeah. I'm just going to talk the cards. I'm just going to tell the story. This is the story. The week ahead. And fuck, again, I'm sorry, but I shuffled. I redid that. And I was checking. And I tuned in. And I know what I feel to know that now's the time for the reading. And the same card, Four of Pentacles, has shown up in the same position as before. So don't think that for 1 second that you can fuck it up. And that the message is not going to get to you. Eight of Wands crossing the Magician, opening energy. All of the resources are on the table before you. And I just heard don't fuck it up. Like that fear, and I nearly dropped the cards. Don't fuck it up. What is that? You cannot. This is your life. Jess? I meant to say yes. And just the Chariot. It's a charging forward energy. Wow. Charging forward energy, out comes the Knight of Swords in the conscious position. Another card that was in the last spread that I didn't do correctly, or I thought I fucked up. And there was that pang of doubt as I was breathing in my heart space of, if I put this away, like, is this wrong of me to make that call? But I knew when I did it, I could charge forward, because the point is you've got to get your heart rate variability in line, the Chariot, and you've got to get yourself out of your own head, Knight of Swords, and you've got to really feel into the body to feel where the tightness and the restriction is and where the pain is, right? I've got pain that I'm dealing with today that's flaring up as a result of the Magician energy. Potentially you're not using the resources that are right in front of you. And it's not you're fucking it up. It's knock, knock. There's more options here. The Devil. And that was in the last spread too. And that was why I said nice. Because that attachment, that breaking or detachment, that release from bondage, from suppression, from control, from unconscious thought, you know. Honestly, I just heard getting the jab without knowing that you didn't need to. Like if you did and you didn't need to, there might be an unconscious, because I'm feeling like I just got jabbed, and I did get jabbed there. Oh my God, I got a tetanus shot there a month ago. Is this now? Good morning, Anastasia. Okay, so you got to do your work there. I just was like, I need to meditate on that later and push it out of my body, whatever it is, you know, and work it through, viscerally integrate the lesson, however that is. Understanding that this is all, you know, it's mind, body, and soul. That's what gets the sphinxes aligned, at the bottom of the Chariot there. You kind of can't move forward on rickety wheels. Yeah, I mean, you you literally cannot. And the relief the release that is... fuel consumption is better when your tires are pumped up. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really important to take care of the maintenance of these energies, these resources, these 4 resources that are on your table here. The Magician, as above, so below. This is the first card you meet as you take that leap of faith. So well done. You've done that. Now remember, or don't forget, however you need to be reminded, of these resources. It's everything. And so it's bigger than you. So the rushing thoughts and the stressed out, anxious current state, or the collective energy that's kind of hurrying along, or looking for answers, I just heard, or wanting to rush into old ways, because the knight is galloping in the past direction, in the direction of the past card. And in the future is that relief from the devil, and it's stagnant, stale. It's time to release, cut yourself off. That's the immediate future. And really understand the art of detachment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you will become the version of yourself you need to be to know, to cut it out, to clarify it. The big guns, King of Swords, in the position of your personal power. It's time for you to not officiate. It's like you're the most qualified for this now, and there's no higher the discernment needed. Nobody knows better than you to how to cut this out. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to come back to it. This cut this out. What is she talking about? You know what? Cut it out. Cut it out. It is a poor use of your potential. But pull the reins. Maybe cut it out, sure, but bring it into the light. Call it on its shit. And it's like, ow. It's like sitting down with Satan and just being like, look, are you all right, man? Like, it's pretty evil what you're up to. It's pretty, like, gnarly, this story that you're telling in your head. It's pretty, like, near impossible for that to be true in your mind if you look around, right? And so it's time to go, okay, might want to sort that out. Do your tax return, like, yeah. What's the fear around that? Because I just got a bit like, don't trigger them too much. 4 of Pentacles in the unconscious position is really like, I don't want you to just lock back up into your snail shell and off you go. Hermit shell. What is it? Crab shell. I want to scare you off. Okay. Well, I just got pulled in and out of some energies there. But I just need to stay in my center so that I can be sure that this is clear for you. And I'll take what I need as well. Ace of Swords in the position of hopes and or fears. That's what tripped me up there, because it's like clarity is illuminating when you get that lightning bolt to the mind and you're like, oh, I get it. And I can't quite tangibly explain why. But you get it. And that illumination is kind of startling, I suppose. And, it's a law of averages kind of thing, It's more likely that somebody who races cars for a living is going to have a car accident, right? So there is that, is law of averages right? Exposure. So the lightning, I'm working with a lightning bolt metaphor that I didn't quite land there, but I get whatever you need from that. The likelihood of being struck by lightning twice. Why is this coming through again? Fuck. So look, consciously pay attention to the synchronicities and the beautiful messages that are coming through to show you that there is like paradise before you, all the resources before you on the table. There's really nothing stopping you now. When those lightning bolts do come through and you have those bright ideas, then allow them to wash over you and let the clarity become illuminating, but let it pierce that bubble of fear that is keeping you stagnant. So just that awareness of it will interrupt enough for you to have compassion for the devil, for your attachments, for your addictions, for the chains that are unconsciously holding you down or limiting you or keeping you in the past, stuck in the past. Because essentially you've been trying to drive yourself forward for a long time, or however long you have been, and you're getting information this week in the form of clear, direct messages that line up with your desire, that are coming in fast. So you do need to prioritize and associate them, pay attention to what's happening in the body, and treat everything as a potential offer, a seed, something to give your conscientious effort to. Quickly though, it's like a tapas, just a selection process, and then allow the bright idea to wash over you, because there's a new rite of passage, or a new field opening, a new, when you're unlocking a new level in a video game, and there's a whole new, like lucky you've got all of those resources now, because you're going to need them out there. It's like packing your bag for a trip, because new opportunities are coming, and they're not opportunities that's not the bright idea. I mean, maybe it is, but there's a real essence to remember here, that this has been in your creative field for a long time. It's inevitable. It was always inevitable. You created this. It's not unconscious. You're the manifestor at the heart of this. As above, so below. It's probably a good time to bring it into consciousness, because, I mean, imagine if you were doing it consciously, what you could create. The seas could part. Imagine what you could create if you were doing it consciously. There's something about that Emperor energy in the Chariot that's coming through, but I kind of don't want to drop into it too much. The Fool. Yeah, because the message is more about the resources and the Magician. I don't want to get stuck in your past any more than you do, okay? But there is a question of that masculine energy, because the devil's always going to call for the balance to, wherever there's that imbalance is how he got in. They got in. Sorry. No offense. That was judgmental. Two of Wands. Yeah, this hook here, this yellow hook, the Chariot, Magician, Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's like the parts that I would like to highlight in this reading. Follow the yellow brick road, and don't skip over the other parts of the path. But you are exposed to a lot more messages. The veil is thin. No, the frequency is turned up. It's double time now. And it might be somebody else in your experience that's match fit. No. Able to keep pace with you. Keep up those chariot wheels, yin and yang. It's a balanced act. It's not about how fast you go. It's about the equilibrium, the air in your tires. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm having a bit of a funny crossover. Page of Cups. Yeah, this could be about new love, romance, that frequency of unconditional love that soothes. That quietens the pace of the Knight of Swords, that allows the chatter of urgency, the rush to the finish line, to entice, to take a moment to indulge. Let's sit a moment. Let's take a second. Let's grab the fish. Follow me this way. And that chapter of the Three of Wands being the outcome here, it's really illuminating. It's not just about, okay, cool, take the leap of faith. You've got all the resources. Sure, you're well equipped. And so quickly we forget the pains of the past. this is a looking forward energy. There is 3 ships out there in the golden hour, and it looks like the desert, but it is rich with opportunity as long as you use your resources well. Create a path, design the line, follow the sparks of intuition, follow the points of clarity that are leading in the direction of the golden ship, the opportunity, the fish in the cup, the things that feel good, the seeds that you've been planting. Allow those 8 of Wands energy, that crossing energy, rather than confusing, which was the cards that was the energy that was coming up in the reading before about confusing the choices. This is no confusion here. Quite the opposite. Pinpoint clarity in each category across the board. Off you go. Six of Wands, the Empress. Yeah, this is big creation on the other side here. Public acknowledgement, validation, external victory. Victory worth rewarding. Fuck, it's been hard work, hasn't it? King of Swords. Knight of Swords to the Devil to the King of Swords. That's an interesting line here in that spread. Yeah, it's touchy. It's touchy. You're touchy. Like, you could go either way is what I'm hearing. So just keep the pace. Allow it to be, again, you got to go to the distance. So get the spreadsheet in order, submit the stuff. Submit the stuff. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there. I just cut the deck on the Page of Cups again. Fun. I think there's going to be another reading come through once I've processed this, but that's it for now. Don't hold me to it. I'm working out this weekly flow. I posted last week 4 videos for the signs, and in each of the elements were the signs, so earth, water, fire, air. I think that's a really good way to manage it for me, energy-wise. It was a bit hard to get them out on time, but I'll get better at that. Not today, Lucifer. Ain't no stopping me now. That's King of Swords in a real healthy expression. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I think there's more to come through. It's definitely going to be a bit more about love. There's a crossover with the Pentacles energy that I'm a bit unsettled about. I mean, that makes sense to me, though. So if it resonates for you, then it'll make sense for you. And I'll see you in the next reading. And with that, I think the portal is closed. Oh, I'll take a photo. God, every time. Okay.